face it. Yeah. Nah go lie, woman, your vibe is so sacred. We've been provided with the best love, let's make it.
Every Sunday,
we've been provided with the best trust, let's take it. I said higher, higher. Y'all wine and go down, I crave your sweat so higher, higher. I know just what time it is, so let's go. You are definitely the one for each and every endeavor we encounter. In the name of love, I found her.
Just vibration on this one.
I forget.
Loud and live on the reggae sound splash. Let me tell you.
Now make you fly.
The man is on the line. So we are about to raise and start our raising, man.
Hear me now, girl, me.
I mean, if you tune into the show
Since I received you,
and you are listening,
love me.
make sure you share the link, man.
Now go like it.
Because this is the Reggae Sound Splash show.
Me ball and grind. Enough man they are road, I feel them.
Yes, I don't know.
Does exist, you have to find it. Now go fret, cause I have realized as a guy that hurt inside, I'm willing to try now. Higher, higher. Y'all wine and go down, I crave your sweat so higher, higher. I know just what time it is, so let's go.
Greetings, my lord. Greetings, my lord.
And we ready and we live.
Yes, I am. How are you doing?
I'm excellent. I'm excellent. How about yourself, man?
Yeah, man, me feel irate, you know. Me feel irate.
Yes, indeed.
It's a lovely Sunday here, Mama Africa, Ghana.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. This is one of many to come.
Okay, so how's the eye doing, man, in Jamaica?
Life is wonderful. So good. I'm in a whole lot of euphoria right now. You know what I mean? Just of the reception of the record and just overall, and, you know, as an individual. So yeah, everything is beautiful right now. Whole lot of peace of mind.
Okay, so let me say, in Jamaica, we all know every ghetto, every yard inside, there's a reggae artist there.
Mm-hmm.
Are you from a musical family?
Absolutely. Well, my father is Professor Grizzly. So he reigned in the late 80s, early 90s with like the early dancehall era. You know what I mean? Especially on my mom's side too, like it's a whole lot of musicians or whatnot. So I definitely come from a musical background.
Okay, so what's the name of your daddy?
My father's name is Professor Grizzly. He sung songs like the Professor, Shining Star with Little Lenny, Sandra. I swear, like where you hear in the song where I say Sandra, it's dedicated to you know, just paying homage to my dad's song. You know what I mean?
Okay, so your song, Higher. I feel the song. I know this is a pure root rock reggae music. What's the motivation behind the song?
The motivation behind it's a few things. My love for love is rock in general. You know what I mean? Rubber Dub and our next motivation is just I feel like it's just the essence of the music was kind of missing in the space in today's time. So I just wasn't afraid, you know what I mean, to do a song like this right now in the year 2022. So I have a few essence of the inspiration of the song, you know what I mean, and just like how I feel about life in general. I just feel like everything needs to be in place, and I just wanted to play a role in that.
Okay. So Are you being signed to any record label or you are under any management?
No, I'm absolutely myself. I run my own everything. Run my own label, run my own music. And the music is published, it's by my hand and by my figure. So
Okay,
everything is by me.
okay. So how many songs have you recorded so far?
I lost count. I lost count, man. But I got so many songs mixed and mastered, ready to go. Um, but I just felt in my heart that this one needed to be. I wanted to introduce myself to the masses the right way. Um, you know what I mean? In the name of love, I don't want to sound too cliche, but at the same time, this is how my life works and
Do
this
this
is how I
radio.
think. So,
Do this
in
radio.
essence of that, this is how I
Do this
wanted to
radio.
distribute myself to
Do
the
this
masses and
radio.
let them know, like, I'm here to stay. I plan on doing so much, even like, on the scenes, behind the scenes when it comes to the music and culture. So many records I have ready to go, but this one had to be the first one.
Okay, okay. So let me say your song Aya. It's Will it be on your upcoming EP?
Of course, of course,
Yeah.
of course,
And
absolutely.
what's gonna be the title of the EP?
Um, so the EP, whether this, because I'm contemplating on whether I'll do an EP or album, but it's gonna be
Do this
entitled Divine
radio.
Timing.
Okay, okay. This is the Reggae Sound Splash Show. We have Ari Chad Vibrants live on the show from Jamaica. Yeah, man. Which place of Jamaica are you linking I man from? Which part of Jamaica?
So I'm actually, my father is from Cockburn too, but I was born and raised in the United States.
Okay,
You know what I mean? So I grew up in New York City, Brooklyn, Crown Heights, Brooklyn to be exact.
okay,
Um, but I grew up in the area. It's a melting pot of every last Caribbean ethnicity you can ever think of, and including Africa as well. So majority of my life is in the States. However, like I said, where I grew up, it's everywhere on every corner and every crevice. It's reggae music, it's soca music, it's all African music. You know what I mean?
okay. Let me ask you this question.
My liberty is on that side.
Okay, let me ask you this question. In Jamaica, we all know reggae music come from Jamaica, and
Absolutely.
most of the artists that come from Jamaica, are all affiliated to like their father, their uncle, their mother, blah blah, are all into music. And your daddy, you said your daddy is also into music. Is he part
Mhm.
of the root rock reggae artists?
So
Do this
my
radio.
father in his era and time, it was more so of like at the time it was like the modern dancehall era, like I said, like the late '80s or early '90s, because
Okay,
this is when like dancehall started to change for the first time in a way, in a sense, with style and pattern and different kind of sing J patterns. You know what I mean?
okay,
So my father comes from that era
Do this radio.
okay,
per se.
okay, okay. Um, sound system culture, sound system culture in Jamaica. Have you tried the sound system culture thing before?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually uh parred with Stone Love,
Do this
and they
radio.
they played they played the song at Weddy Weddy Wednesday for Stone Love, and they wheeled it up a few times. So that was like my first official experience with the sound system culture.
Okay.
live
Okay.
and direct, and especially for a the first sound system to run my song was Stone Love.
Okay. Okay. So one of my listeners who listens to the show just sent me a message. Say, "Yo, Kyo, um, tell I Richard to do more Rockets music for us because I love the energy and the vibes in the song higher." So let me play this song for my listeners who are listening to the show. I mean, to feel the vibe of the music, and I'll come back to you just a minute.
Absolutely, let's run it. Here we have Higher by Vibrations.
It's about that time. So girl, let's face it. Yeah. Nah go lie. Woman, your vibe is so sacred. Oh yeah. We've been provided with the
Do this
best love.
radio.
Let's make it. Oh girl.
Do this radio.
We've been provided with the best trust. Let's take it. I said higher, higher. Y'all wine and go down. I crave your sweat so higher, higher. I know just what time it is, so let's go. You are definitely the one for each and every endeavor we encounter. In the name of love, I found her and two. Not forgetting that bedroom. That's when I make your flower bloom. Girl, I got you. Time to make that good thing blossom. Hear me now, girl, me praise the Father. Blessings I receive to move with order. Love me, love your back, me now go like. Or the way you hold me down, me ball and grind. Enough man, they are road, I feel them something yet. Yes, it does exist. You
What a tune, man!
now go fret,
I mean, the big tune this.
realize as I
Quite.
inside, I'm willing to try now. Higher, higher. Y'all wine and go down. I crave your sweat so higher, higher. I know just what time it is, so let's go.
Yes, I. Yeah, what a song, man!
Well, I appreciate love that. I appreciate that definitely.
You know I love reggae music very well. So when I see a reggae artist and I'm giving some platform on my show, you know I love reggae music very well. Okay, today is World Labor Day around the world, and we all know that the farmer man them also are also part of this World Labor Day on reggae music in Jamaica.
I've,
In
mm,
Jamaica, in Jamaica. Today happens to be 1st May, first day of the month, the first day of 1st May. You see, sound system culture, the world sound system culture clash today in the UK. Who do you think could be,
yep, World Clash.
who do you think could be the champion tonight?
Oh
Do this
man, because
radio.
that it's tough because it's in UK, so Radigan has home court advantage, but then you got, I think, my turn. Yeah, you have it's tough. It's so many new
Yeah,
sound system,
because
and
dynamic
then
sound
they
system,
have,
warrior sound system from
yeah, they have
Japan. I mean,
Mighty
only
Crown. Yeah.
Mighty Crown. Yeah, man. Only part sound system from across the world.
So I think I'm gonna be honest. It'll be a battle between Mighty Crown,
And Radigan.
Radigan, or
Yes.
Limatan. It's out of the
Yes.
three.
It's a tough
Yeah,
battle, man.
that's just my opinion. Yeah.
Okay, so let's come to your career. So far, so good in your career. How many years have you been on the scene? How many years now?
Oh goodness. It's funny because I've been on the scene officially since the age of, I want to say, 13. And I didn't start out doing reggae music. I started out doing hip hop because of where I was
Do
born and
this
raised.
radio.
You know what I mean? So that was my style and
Do this
era for
radio.
my initial initiation in music.
Okay, okay.
So that has most of my musical denomination in regards to my career. Then over time, I started to develop the R&B sense, and then um, I want to say about like 8, 9 years ago is when I started to turn into um, reggae full steam, and I
Okay.
never turned back.
Have you voiced on any rhythm? Because your name are Richard. I have a rhythm that I see the same artist name in it, but I was wondering if it could be you. Um,
Yeah, so the pseudonym Irie Child, that is me. I own that. But right now, I'm going by Vibrations, which
yes, sir.
is spelled
Because
without the vowels. Yeah.
this morning I listened to the rhythm, and I was like only per artist on the rhythm, but I saw your name Irie Chad because I know
Yeah.
there's other artist called Irie Soja from Italy or so. Irie Soja also
Yeah,
who
yeah,
also used to
yeah.
voice on rhythms. So I was like, yo. So as I saw your name, Irie Chad, and I went to the compilation and listened to all the songs in the rhythm, and I was like, whoa. I love your version. I love the version of the rhythm. That's how many rhythms have you voiced on?
I've voiced on a few.
Do this
But this
radio.
this rhythm this rhythm here is the first, I want to say, official one, obviously because of the release and everything. So I will call this one the first official one. Um, the rhythm that I voiced on.
Okay,
But I've done quite a few.
okay. So let me let my listeners know if you want to be on the show, any artist across the world, if you want to be on the show, you can link me up on all social media platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, Djmarleycure. Um, Vibrant. There's a big question I have to ask you before you go. Have you went to the studio and wanted to record a song and like you find it difficult, I mean, to get 2 or 3 lines in the song? Which song was that?
You mean my most difficult song that I've recorded?
Yes, I am.
Do this radio.
Most difficult song that you
Um,
recorded on the studio.
Jeez.
Do this
I,
radio.
I don't know. And I'll be honest with you because, and I say that because my preparation and going to the studio is
Do
I
this
have
radio.
things layered out prior to going. You know what I mean? Like for example, like I'll have the song ready, I'll have the rhythm ready. So and I have a certification in audio engineering.
Okay.
So I already have I have a mindset of how many audio tracks I want to record with when I'm processing the chorus or the pre-chorus and the verses and the hooks and you know what
Okay.
I mean. So I don't really have a difficult time
And
with
let me
recording.
have you featured any other artists too on your songs? Have you featured any other artists on your song?
I've actually so in 2017 I have a song
Do this
with
radio.
myself, Agent Sasco, and M1 from the hip hop iconic group called Dead Prez. The name of the song is called Open. It's
Okay.
myself, Assassin, it's Agent Sasco, and M1 from Dead Prez.
Okay. This is the Reggae Sunsplash show with your truly the community chief, the Bob Marley son. We have on the line Vibrant Irie Chad live and direct from Jamaica. Can you give out your social media on this house once I want to follow you on the social media platform?
Absolutely. So I mainly use Instagram, you know what I mean, in regards to social media. So you can find me there. The name is Official Vibrations. So that's official Vbrtns. So it's vibrations spelled without the vowels. Again, that's official Vbrtns. And that's how you can find me on Instagram.
Okay. Okay. Uh, do you have a video on YouTube?
Not yet. Not yet. Not for the song. Not yet. That's actually in the works right now. You know, visualizer and then the actual official music video. That's literally in the works right now as we speak.
Okay.
So I'm definitely prepared, especially after the response. It's a no-brainer to have some visuals ready to go for this record.
Okay. Okay. So, what's the final words before you go on off the show, and what's your advice for the upcoming youth who also want to be on the scene as a reggae and dancehall artist? What is your advice for those upcoming artists?
My heaviest advice for upcoming artists is to make the business side of music you have fun. You have to make the business side of the music world fun, because this thing is 95% business. The other 5% is music. That's why they call it the music business. You have to have your writers in place, your publishing in place,
Okay.
your ISRC codes in place. And second and final word I will add to that is to make sure you stay healthy. We had too many of our great musicians, and I'll say in every genre, that had a life, their life taken away too soon of something that was very presentable. So just be mindful of the diet, especially when you in this world and this business. Things could go and come quick, and then you're not paying attention to the very vital things of yourself. So 95% music business, keep that fun and in the forefront always. Know your numbers, know your emotions, and then stay high on the nutrition, and then everything
Okay.
will fall in place.
Okay. So thank you very much for passing through the Reggae Sunsplash show. I hope most definitely when I call you next time on the show, you'll be here for me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I give thanks and praise to every listener.
Okay. Can you big up some people before you go?
Of course, man. I want to big up the entire island of Jamaica. I want to big up Crown Heights, Brooklyn. I want to big up my legacy family. I want to big up my father. You know what I mean? Professor Grizzly. I want to big up Raquel Reynolds, Zion Rock, the best PR in our business. I want to big up my good artist friend Nick and I want to big up my brother, my big brother, you know what I mean? Justin, inspiration of mine. I want to big up my mother, because if she didn't say yes to the 9 months carrying me, I would not be on this radio station. I wouldn't be alive today.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so thank you very much for passing through the Reggae Sunsplash show. Most definitely, I hope next time you'll be on again. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. In the name of love, we rise.
Okay.
Provided with the best love, let's make it. Oh, girl. We've been provided with the best trust, let's take it. I said, higher, higher. Y'all wine and go down, I crave your sweat. So higher, higher. I know just what time it is, so let's go. You are definitely the one for each and every.
What a tune, man.
We encounter in the name of love. I found her.
Yes, sir. Thank you for passing through.
Getting up
Yes, sir.
room. That's when I'm
Exactly.
blown. Girl, I got you.
4:30.
That good.
4:30 p.m. live on the show.
Girl, me praise the Father. Blessings I receive to
Blessings sent to
love you
you, Vbrtns, man.
like on the way.
Coming through.
I'm me ball.
It's a blessing once again to link up with you.
I feel them so.
What a reason, man.
Success you.
Tonight
Now go friend.
is the World Sound System Clash
As I got
in the UK.
side, I'm willing to try now.
And most definitely, I'm putting my money on Warrior Sound
Go down.
and Mighty Crowns
So
Sound System from Japan.
I know.
Yeah, man, me tell you for you, man.
Let's go. You are definitely